Well, Kenny, this is about the stage where you can really feel Wembley looming again.
Yes, it is, and comes around quickly enough as well. We've been very professional, although we've changed the side again sort of many times in our games for this particular competition, the leasing.com trophy. But and we will again tomorrow. But the attitude's been professional every single time, and we've got the result. And with a home game, and with it being so close, we would want to try to do the same again. Everything we can to be as progressive and with a winning mentality.
Gareth Evans and Brett Pittman were notably left out of the side on Saturday. Will they play some part tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll see. I've just got one or two illnesses today. James Bolton, Ellis Harrison, just a couple feeling under the weather. Nothing important or major. So I'll wait until tomorrow morning and select my side then when I've got everybody and see where we are. Because if you're looking at the games programme anyway, we have 5 games in 15 days. You have these periods, and just after Christmas as well. And we want to make sure that the side is fresh, it has full energy. We've got the players to be able to do that. So who exactly we use, we'll see. But as I said, the most important thing is a professional attitude and do everything we can to try to get through and progress in the cups when these weeks come around, like they do this week with this game being a quarter-final and then a really big FA Cup game at home on Saturday. We want to do well in front of our own fans. We want to keep the winning habit and mentality, and then after that do well in this competition. We understand that the most important one is the league and the Lincoln game and the Sunderland. We'll look after them when they come around, but this week it's Cup week, as we say, and we concentrate on it and be professional.
Does this quite unstabilise your league situation?
No, not at all. It doesn't. It's a week for the Cups. And if we can win as many games as possible and do as well as possible as a club, I always believe that can be a positive for your league campaign.
I suppose you can't beat that winning feeling, and you couldn't do more than Saturday, could you?
No, you couldn't. And it was a strange game on Saturday, particularly the flow of the second half. It was 50-50 first half. We got the goal from a set piece, which is something we've been poor at, and we've improved of late, and they've been key ones now, and that was a key one Saturday. Second half, the flow of the game was just all one way, and we defended it very well. I was looking on the break, though, that we could have perhaps got the second, some good situations, and we are capable of that, but in the end, the players dug in. Fantastic effort from the supporters to travel that far, but then really back us fantastically in quite a hostile atmosphere.
I know you like to look at your own team, but have you looked at Scunthorpe at all?
Yeah, we have, and looked hard as well, and obviously be a big game for them, and really want to obviously do well for their own reasons. Many names that we know, Paul Hurst that we know, and recently up to last year been in our division, so we wanted to make their own impression, and 100% should never be underestimated.
Most of the sides left in this competition, bar one, are League Two clubs now. Does that make you favourites for this?
I don't know, and all games are one-off anyway. All cup games are, and you can't always go with the side that is favoured necessarily, and that's where we again need to be professional. Our attitude has to be right, and we always respect every opposition. We will with Scunthorpe. Certainly won't underestimate them, and the side that goes out there will need energy, it will need quality, it will need attitude to be resilient enough to get the win, and see if in this particular cup week we can progress in these two competitions.
What about your longest term injuries?
Yeah, we're in a good place at the moment, I think, in terms of injuries. McCrory he won't be playing tomorrow, but he'll be back, we think, probably maybe Saturday, or if not Lincoln, around about then. Depends how much training we want to give him, basically. But he's fully fit, and we're happy with that one. Lee Brown's not far away. Again, the target of February is a realistic one, and that's creeping up on us now. And after that, we have a clear bill of health with injuries. 1 or 2 illnesses around today, but nothing that I don't think is going to hamper us too much. And it does leave us with a squad now that is quite good and quite thick, and we want that to continue, because if you're looking at the games programme coming up, things will thin out. We understand that.
We get into the business end of it all.
It always does feel, and always is, the business end. If you start in a season, you want a good start, you want a good Christmas period, and then you get the run in. Yes, of course, it'd be fantastic. Now we're in a good position, and optimistically now need to look forward. We're still in 3 competitions. We want to try and preserve that as long as we possibly can, and our priority being the league. It's a wide open division, 6 points off the top. And it's open for many teams still. You know, you can say, well, these won't do it, they won't do it. But, you know, you look at facts, you look at points total, it's competitive. I'm pleased to say we're one of the sides it's competitive for. Get our own form right, get our first team right, and do everything we can to give the players confidence to try to get the results that we need, where we then can make it a big finish to the season.